What's good, y'all? T.S.P. the Slums Project. I'm Quest Legends, the host. Frank Martin. For a lot of y'all that don't know who Frank Martin is, he's a contender in boxing in the 135-pound division, which is the lightweight division. And Frank Martin just had a fight this past weekend versus Michel Rivera, which he had a dominating performance. He dropped him in the fight, and he looked pretty impressive this fight. Now, his last fight, he had some trouble with his last opponent, but this fight, he was fired. Now, for those of y'all who don't know who Frank Martin is, he is a fighter under Errol Spence Jr.'s Man Down promotion company. And for those who've been living under a rock and that don't know who Errol Spence is the unified welterweight champion of the world. 3 belts. He owes 3 belts. We already know in order to become undisputed, he got to fight Terrence Crawford and take that WBO strap. But that's a whole different story. But I think Frank Martin is definitely ready for some top contenders in the 135-pound division. I think he should fight Cruz. Cruz would be a good fight for Frank Martin. I feel like Devin and Javante and Shakur would be a good fight too right now for Frank Martin. But I think he has to have maybe 2 to 3 more fights to get to them, because they're at the top level. They fighting at an elite level, and I feel like Frank Martin need a couple of more fights. I wouldn't mind seeing Frank versus Keyshawn Davis on Top Rank. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Them coming together, Top Rank and PBC coming together for that fight. So it's a couple of fights for Frank Martin. Frank Martin is definitely improving every fight, and if he continues to fight at this rate, I believe that he'll definitely be a champion at 135 or 140. I like his skills, his speed. I like his work rate. But I definitely think Frank Martin is ready to step it up, and I feel like he needs a name on his resume as of right now. So I think Cruz, maybe Keyshawn Davis, somebody like that. Even Shakur Stevenson. I feel like he should have at least 2 more fights before he fights Shakur, but he's right there. He's on the come up, man. Y'all look out for Frank Martin. Y'all mark my words. This is Errol Spence Jr.'s fighter, Frank Martin. Look out for Frank Martin. He's going to be one of the top people at 135. Mark my words. TSP the Slums Project. I'm out.